Sebastian from the Metal Gods Meltdown, and today I'm joined by
Finnegans Hell, Reverend Mick Finnegan, and
this is Pabs Finnegan. How are you?
Right, it's great to chat to you this evening. First up, we've got to ask you, have you been to Finnegans in Belfast, Northern Ireland?
We've been to Belfast, but I don't think we've been there, to be honest.
Have you not? Oh, man.
I've actually lived in Belfast for a short while, like 15 years ago or so.
Did you? I love it over there, man. Finnegans Bar is awesome. You definitely should play there.
Check it out.
Yeah.
I used to go to Limelight in Katie Daly's.
Okay.
Auntie Annie's. Great pubs.
Right. Callie's. We went to Callie's also, didn't we?
Cool.
We went busking. I remember that. And our bass player, Sam Finnegan, he was dressed like Jesus, and he had pistols, with powder in them. So he fired his pistols until the police came.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And we were dragged away from Main Street.
It's an amazing city. I love it over there, man. Absolutely. So obviously, is that where you've taken the name from, Finnegans Hell?
Well, we were thinking about James Joyce's Finnegan's Wake and where the protagonist, Mr. Finnegan, ends up after the wake, and we figured that he might not be qualified for heaven, but for hell. So
Brilliant.
That's
cool.
the idea behind it all. Yeah.
Cool. That's the Belfast loving done with, right? So let's go to the album. One Finger Salute. It's fucking awesome. Been listening to it, shed loads. It's the ultimate cure to these fucked up days. Don't you agree?
It is. I would say, yeah. It's cleansing to raise that middle finger. What do you think, Pabs?
Yeah, it's always a very nice thing to be able to do sometimes. And we've already tried the song One Finger Salute live a few times, and they really love raising the middle finger in Sweden and Denmark for sure.
I can imagine.
They love it.
I can imagine. Okay,
it's like a sea of middle fingers. The audience turned into a sea of middle fingers. It's beautiful. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Have you seen the music video for?
I have. I was watching it earlier. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You guys are insane and great. I love it. I'll get on to tours in a bit. Next question though. All the songs will be all babies, but which one is your favorite today and why?
Well, I would have to say I really like the title track, but also playing the tin whistle on Mickey Finn is always a real treat. I really love that song and the weird intro. What do you think, Pabs?
I really like One Finger Salute and Run Boy Run. It's almost like a twin to One Finger Salute. It's got they belong together almost, the same kind of approach. So I'd say those two.
Strong refrains.
Yeah.
My favorite is What Have You Got in the End. It's so telling, and it's right, man. It's absolutely true. And it's brilliant. So on release day, are you going to be having a party, and will you be streaming it?
We will have a release party in Malmö in southern Sweden. Going to be a blast. We're releasing the album, obviously, but it's also a release party for our new brew. It's a Finnegans Hell Lager.
Oh,
so I think it's going to be a nice event. Not too sober event, I hope. Yeah,
that sounds awesome. So tell me about the brew then. What percentage is that?
I think it's 4.3. Correct me if I'm wrong, Pabs. Are you familiar with the figures?
I think it's 4.6.
Cool.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah.
That sounds good.
Somewhere in between.
It's the same. It's got a percentage of a Guinness basically, and it's damn good. Yeah,
it'll make you sing. And we'll actually have. It's like a kick-off party as well. We kick off Christmas. We love Christmas. Right. We actually have 2 Christmas songs: "Happy Christmas" and "Drunken Christmas." So we play both of them. and we have Santa coming out handing out some Christmas gifts for the audience too. So it's a combined release party, Christmas party, and
opening of the season.
Party.
Yeah,
that sounds awesome. So you're going to have to bring that over to the UK. Is that going to happen in the next year?
We'd love to do that, man. We'd love to do that. Now that the pandemic seems to be over and done with, hopefully. I don't see any reason why we couldn't come over to the UK. I mean, that would be excellent. People speak English in the UK for a start, you know? That's a good thing.
Some do.
Yes.
All right, then. So what can we expect from you guys live then?
Well, I think we've got a better live set now than ever before, which is kind of logical because, I mean, now we've got more songs than we ever had before, more to choose from. And, well, you know, it's such a privilege to have to kick out songs that you really love.
Yeah.
That is a real treat, I think.
And it's quite interactive, the live shows. We interact with the audience quite a bit. Have fun together, like a party. We party together and sing along together, and they usually have a little dance mosh pit kind of thing. So
yeah, I mean it's a mutual experience, a collective experience, if you like.
Sing along.
We don't want to be like you know, some kind of poster on stage, but
Do you dive into the crowd like Axl Rose?
If they seem willing, why not?
Brilliant. So can you then tell us a little bit about the album cover and what's it mean? It's got a little bit of Van Halen there, but it's got that. So can you tell us about that? And can you tell us what formats the album's going to be out on?
Well, about the cover art was actually well, it's our percussionist. Who he's, you know, he's excellent. He's an artist. He's responsible for the cover art, which features a sort of I think it's Raphael's angel, but he's been, you know, a twisted Raphaelic kind of angel who's smoking and drinking and giving you the finger. I really love, you know, this image, and I think our fans will too. And since this is our white album, we also release a limited edition white vinyl, along with the regular vinyl and CD. You know,
cool. So it's going to be on CD, vinyl, cassette as well.
That would be the dream, but you know, we haven't reached that far.
Unfortunately, no.
But at least it's out on vinyl, man. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. So what would you say is the most important thing to the band right now?
To have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Play live, have fun. Yeah. That's always been the most important thing, or that's two things. Yeah.
So what's been the most memorable concert you've played then so far?
Memorable concert.
Yeah,
I'd have to say Woodstock in Poland a few years ago. Cool. That crowd was just amazing, you know, following every move. Wow. It's like the biggest outdoor festival in Europe. It's massive. And,
1 million people.
Yeah.
Never. Yeah. Wow, that's fantastic. Yeah.
And the Polish people sure knows how to sing and dance along.
Yeah.
So that was really, really cool. But we also love playing everywhere, basically.
As long as the audience for it, you know, it's good.
Yeah. Exactly, man. Exactly. I mean, coming from Sweden, there's so many fucking fantastic bands, hard rock, heavy metal. It's just, I mean, I've been doing this over 10 years, my website, and I think I've mainly interviewed Swedish bands over the years. So on that sort of thing, which 3 bands from Sweden would you have on tour with you?
Swedish bands.
That's a hard question to answer, actually. Do you want to go first, Pabs, while I'm thinking here?
Yeah, you know, I think the
Viagra Boys, I think.
Viagra Boys, Viagra Boys is really good. They would be great to get the audience kicking and dancing.
Yeah. Good combo.
And Turbo Negro is not from Sweden; they're from Norway, but maybe that's
Scandinavian. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah.
And I personally love the Helicopters. As
Yeah,
well.
I would go for the Helicopters too. Yeah.
I kind of guessed you were going to say that. I sort of knew that was coming.
Not very original, but they are very good.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, what would you say has been the most outrageous thing then you've done in the name of rock and roll?
That's classified, man. We can't tell you that. We can't tell. I'm sorry, but we can't discuss that.
Sure about that? All right then. Okay.
I'm sure. Yes. Right. Next
so
question.
Next question. Can you tell me then what was the last song you listened to today?
Yeah, I've discovered this really great band. They're called the Meridian Brothers.
Right. Okay.
I don't know where they're from, but they sing in Spanish, and I definitely recommend everybody to listen to a song called Salsa Caliente.
Salsa Caliente. Yeah, sounds cool, man.
Salsa Caliente with the Meridian Brothers.
Yeah.
It's very, very, very weird music. It's got a Latin groove, but it's very weird.
I just listened to All My Friends Are Dead with a Turbo Negro.
Oh, that's cool. But yeah, I'm going to definitely check out this Meridian. Can you again give me 4 words to describe Finnegans Hell?
Good looking. Energetic. Fun loving. Now we got 4.
What's the plans then? Will it be releasing any more singles before release date or afterwards?
We will not be releasing more singles for this album, I think. We've released 3 already. One Finger Salute, Mickey Finn, and What Have You Got in the End. There will be other singles at the beginning of next year, I think, but that will be a surprise.
Yeah, we have something cool coming up.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, so now it's like 5 questions, either or either. So the first one is meatballs or beer?
Beer.
Next is
if you drink enough beer, you don't have to eat any meatballs, do you?
Well, you don't. No, you don't. You don't, exactly. It's Guinness anyway, yeah. And you get all the vitamins, so it's good.
Good for you.
Yeah. So next one is vinyl or digital?
Vinyl.
Right. Are you Saints or
Preferably white. Preferably white vinyl.
White vinyl from Finnegans Hell. Yeah. All right. And so the next one is, are you Saints or Sinners?
Oh, I don't know about that. Can you answer that one? I'm a saint.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm a sinner.
That's good. Next one, small intimate gig or festival?
Festival.
Festival, yeah.
Okay. And the final one, ABBA or Helicopters?
Helicopters.
You're the first Swedish band that's ever said that. Kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So the last one, I want to thank you so much for your time. I love the album. Do you have any final words for your fans, our viewers and listeners?
Well, I just want to say that we're very much looking forward to coming out in Europe, playing live again, and presenting the new material. That's a real treat every time, I'm very much looking forward to that. And I think everybody is. Or what would you say, Pabs?
Yeah, that's what we really look forward to. Come out, meet the crowd, meet the fans. That's what it's all about.
Just don't seem to pass the test. I've been blind a long time, but these days I can see that you're a rotten apple from the tree. Fuck you, fuck your brother, fuck your sister, your mom and daddy too. down, even though I like it rough. Your love was like a hammer, designed to knock me down, but you can't swing it anymore. My queen, you've lost your crown. Fuck you. Fuck your brother, fuck your sister, your mom and daddy too. Fuck you. Fuck your brother, fuck your sister, your mom and daddy too. The more I think about it, I really hate your guts. I cannot stand your morals, your bigotry drives me nuts. Take a look in the mirror, there ain't nothing there to see but a rotten apple from a rotten family tree. Fuck you. Fuck your brother, fuck your sister, your mom and daddy too.